Hello everyone. An update as we head into the last part of September for you all. It was really great on Tuesday night to welcome Ollie Preston with his licensing that Bishop Allison did, and I hope you've had a chance to see the service that's now online on the YouTube channel. It's a great encouragement to have Ollie beginning amongst us. Do make him feel welcome, and pray for him as he starts out on this new adventure here in Bridlington. Clearly this week there's a lot for us to be thinking about and reflecting on as the challenges of responding to the coronavirus pandemic, if anything, increase. Lots of challenges. We've faced many already over the last 6 months, and we continue to head into these challenges on a local level in our network, ministries, churches, groups, with faith in God who leads us and guides us. There are some really kind of key, simple things that we're following through as a plan at the moment, and we're just going to kind of keep sticking with us. If we have to adjust things because there is some level of localized lockdown or even national lockdown, then we will adjust, and we have the capacity to do that. We've seen that already previously, but here's the plan. Just to remind you, for the present time, the encouragement is to identify one PPOD, people and place of discipleship, and commit to that for the time being. Even if you could go to another one, please don't. Let's just kind of try and honour that commitment to stay safe with one group of people, and not run any risks of helping the transmission of the virus. We're keeping some key things going that allow for some online gatherings. So the 9:30 community Zoom on a Sunday morning is open to all. The Sunday soak is some people can come and join in person, just as long as they obviously are observing all the right guidelines, but we're also doing that on a live stream as well. That will just kind of continue, and so those kind of things are in place. Thirdly, we're going to kind of just keep taking joint responsibility. It's all of our responsibility to help each other grow as disciples in between times of meeting. So intentional gatherings of people in place of discipleship, that's great, but actually what we do around and within and kind of across all that is massively important, because we know, I know, that church isn't just something that we do on Sunday. It's something that we are all the time. We are the people of God, following God in our daily lives, seeking to be like Jesus in our daily lives. So keep focusing on that and keep encouraging one another in that. Watch out for one another, help each other to be disciples of Jesus. We're going to continue to make our activities and our buildings as COVID-19 secure as possible. This week, just today actually, we're putting the codes up in all the different buildings across the Christchurch site, so that people can use the new COVID-19 NHS app to help with track and trace. That's for smartphone, and you get an app onto your smartphone and just follow the instructions. If you're able to do that, then that's a really good thing, and that's going to be widely done across the nation. Don't worry about all your worries about data and who's going to get my data and things like that. That's being scrutinised at a very, very high level nationally, and because of the dangers with that. The most important thing is that we cooperate together in national effort to seek to protect the whole nation at a time like this. So we're going to continue to make our activities in our buildings as COVID secure as possible through all the means that we've got available. And finally, really importantly, we're going to keep finding ways to support those who are most vulnerable, those who are at risk. We've got all sorts of opportunities developing. Do really support Doorstep. It's extraordinary the numbers of people that we've been reaching through Doorstep. The last count is something like more than 1,700 food bags and that sort of help going to people over the last 3-month period. And demand is going to grow. So do contribute as far as you can in our harvest appeal to support Doorstep at this time. Bags of food, tin meat, tin fish, other tins, things like toiletries and nappies, all those kinds of things really, really helpful. Long life milk, but also donations if you can, financial donations, so that we can keep up with the demand that will no doubt increase as the furlough scheme seems to be coming to an end as far as we can work out during October. So do help out. I want to really encourage you at this time. Keep trusting the Lord. Keep remembering that God's promises are something we can trust. He's promised He'll be with us. He's promised that He will provide for us as well. And so let's keep trusting Him. Let's also keep trusting each other and building our relationship with each other, because we've got each other to help us through this time. And please, please, please don't get taken in by a lot of this fake news or these kind of really odd, fake, false messages that are kind of around and about. Don't get taken in into some of that kind of stuff that is creating fear and stopping people from being connected with each other and helping each other. Let's instead trust in the Lord, who is good and He is for us.